welcome to Origins. I had this thing on my mind. After meditating for a while about what I want to share with you, I decided to talk about a very common mindset that's usually kept buried down inside our conscience. I'm gonna talk about depression, that state of mind that keeps you in a sluggish mood, sort of preventing you to achieve goals, to be happy or to stay active. You feel lonely in a room full of friends, and everything around you seems to fall apart, and you're having a constant mental fight with yourself. It's like you're in a black hole surrounded by darkness and you're all by yourself, and no matter where you look there's no exit, there's no light. No matter how bright the sun shines, there's no happiness, no matter who's around you. And yes, I do believe happiness lies in people and not in things. There are only problems and sorrowness. If you can relate, we can talk some more about it, but not before I make myself a coffee. So depression for me was a total stranger. I had no idea I had it or what it really was. I was either sleeping too much or far too less, with no reason. I was more mentally exhausted than physically, and sometimes I wasn't eating for a whole day and had days when I ate too much. It was zero balance in my routine, action or thoughts. I felt a non-stop disappointment. I managed to run every action into a bad one, and my mind was a roller coaster of negative emotions. So that's when I became my own setback. Hear me out. A few years ago, I moved with a friend from school, sharing a small apartment. It lasted for about a year until I wanted to have more privacy and be alone. It felt good for a while, being free and more able to do things as I pleased at my own pace. So I started playing PC games most of the time and became less productive until I got a job as a graphic designer from some company and worked on the side of freelancing projects. In some way I was happy-ish. I made enough money but no one to share it with. So I ended up isolated. My friends gave up calling on me and trying to get a hold of me. I had no girlfriend, just random dates, and I never saw the same girl twice. So my comfort zone was so well built that no one could break the walls. And I finally realized that I have to change my life and do things different. So here are some tricks that worked for me, and maybe it will help you to fight depression. First of many, find what makes you happy. The second one, find a spot somewhere to meditate and let your thoughts flow, but don't overthink. Try to talk with your closest friend things that scares you or make you happy. If you don't have that kind of friend to talk, try talking with somebody that has the same fears as you or the same pleasure, over social media or in a group. Pursue your hobbies, even if they don't bring you money. Make room for people in your life. They can bring you a lot of happiness. The main source of depression are in your negative thoughts. Eliminate them step by step, doing something that makes you smile every day. Try visit a therapist. They can easily find the breaking point where you lost it and became more and more depressive. So ask for natural cures, not pills or any other sort of drugs. Drugs will temporarily numb the pain but won't fix it. Natural remedies such as teas or certain foods can trigger dopamine, which is responsible for happiness, among other neurotransmitters. Find a balance between friends, hobbies, activities, family, and work or school. And the last and most important, love yourself. Before anyone else, there's you, and only you that matters the most. And never forget, there's you that can fix your mental states before anyone else. And searching for help doesn't mean you're weak. It makes you strong, because it's not easy to admit the fights you're carrying inside your mind. Those are the hardest. Stay true to yourself and be open-minded, and don't judge anyone. You can never know what battles they're fighting. I hope you enjoyed me talking, and if we are on the same page, visit me in the next videos.